These are pure protein bars, and we're gonna have all the flavors today. Well, almost all the flavors. I'm missing two. I think one of them is cookies and cream, and the other one is, well, I don't remember, so it's probably not important. But I am gonna have it in a later video with a bunch of other products that we haven't tried. Like they have a new Quest chip out, which if you haven't seen the video before, we had all the Quest chips. So I'm gonna have all those, more legendary Pop-Tarts, more legendary chips, and a bunch of other stuff. But today, we're just gonna cover the pure protein bars. So anyways, let's get started with the one I am holding is chocolate mint cookie. I've actually never seen this one in the stores. I've only seen in stores. So these are the three most common you'll see in a Costco. You got the peanut butter one, which I think is kind of mid. And then you got chewy chocolate chip, which I think is kind of mid. But then you have my literal favorite protein bar of all time. I just love this one. So it's definitely gonna go in S, foreshadowing.
And I'm happy to be back. I just eat a lot, it feels like.
Yeah, fat ass.
Yeah.
So, here you go. Oh. This is the one that we are starting with. It is the mint chocolate mint cookie. There we go. Most of them range about like 180 calories to 210 calories. So we're gonna do a fourth of each one because we're not trying to get super fat. He already is fat. Cheers, lad. Cheers, lad. It feels too sweet. You know, guys, like they're trying too hard. I like it, but it's like when your dad tries too hard to play catch with you, but in reality, he just leaves to get the milk.
I feel like they do a pretty good job of getting the mint flavor. Like, if I had a little thing of mint chocolate chip ice cream, I would say this is pretty close. So as far as accuracy goes, I'm pretty impressed by this, but I would honestly put it in like a low A tier.
I think it is good. I think you'd get sick of it if you had it more than once. Anyways, yeah, I think A tier. Chocolate, salted, caramel, however you say it, I don't care. Here we go. All right. Yo, it's like sticky.
It smells good.
Whoa, I don't know if you see this.
Did you even give a ranking to the last one?
I like this one. Whoa.
Oh, good.
This feels like a chocolate. It doesn't feel like a protein bar. You know, like ice cream, when it's like you go to Yogurtland and you see like the salted caramel flavor. It tastes like that. It melts in your mouth and it's so good. I think that is higher than the mint in the A. Up next, we have Galactic Brownie. I feel like when they try too hard, it tastes not as good, but I have high hopes for this one. That was good. It got better.
Too sweet.
I feel like the more I chewed it, the better it got.
No, that one was fantastic. Perfect level of sweetness.
Yeah, they
lives
nailed
up to the hype. I don't know, S tier, honestly.
I think so because
S tier.
A lot of protein brands, what they'll do is it'll get super sweet because alcohol sugars, like any type of alcohol sugars, like are really sweet. But this one nailed it. Like it was just super tame, but like it got better as you chewed. So I think this is like a good example of an S tier. I'm not trying too hard, but like it lives up to the name, and you can have multiple in the like one serving. I feel like this one's not gonna be good.
Churro. It's like the things they do in Mexico.
And let me actually show you what it looks like. Here you go, here's your churro. Hope you're happy. Here, cheers. All right, anyways, churro.
Cheers. Churro, cheers. Okay.
They actually nailed that.
You think that tastes like a churro?
Kind of. I'm impressed. That was good. I'm gonna put that in A tier. That was really, like...
Everything's gonna be in A tier.
Everything's gonna be in A tier. I know, but pure protein is just so good. I don't think I would have it more than once, but they really need to have more of these flavors like in Costco, because like these are banger flavors. Now this one, a new flavor actually on their website, if you go to the website, Sundae Cone. Also gluten-free if you're gluten-free. All right, anyways, cheers. Cheers. I think it's just because I don't have a lot of sweets, so I'm not used to like a super sweet taste in my mouth. But I think most people would actually really like that one. So I'm gonna put it in B. I don't personally think that reflects how good the bar actually is. But anyways, this is the one I'm talking about. This is the peanut butter one. I've had it so many times. I already know what it tastes like. It's the most basic thing ever. It's just brown nut. Definitely not a terrible bar, but I just think peanut butter is a very common flavor and it's really hard to nail it. I think they nail it really well, but sometimes we're just over peanut butter. That's all we have. Like peanut butter and everything. I'm done. I'm gonna boycott peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
I think it's B tier. It's a perfectly good bar, but compared to the others, I mean, you're comparing like gods to gods right now. So this is like
Hercules left nut.
We got birthday cake, and birthday cake is the biggest miss, I think, for every flavor. Like birthday cake is always really sweet and like leaves a really bad taste in your mouth, and that's just from experience from like any protein bar. And they also like they just try too hard. Like they have these sprinkles on top. Okay, yeah, this is actually shit. Wow, that is really sweet. I want to put that in D tier. I need milk. I'm just so biased that I love pure protein that I'm gonna put it in C tier, but it's this close to D tier. Like, again, they try too hard because they really coat it in flavoring, and it's like really sweet. And like, do you really want that after like a workout? Like, normally like after a workout, you want like some meats. Like, you want to eat like meat. You know.
This one actually looks like it's really good. Hopefully I'm not overhyping it right now. So I'm a little concerned from a dessert.
So this one's name is Brookie. I'm not a big fan. I think I'm getting to the point where they're starting to upset my stomach, so that's probably why. It's whatever. I think it's like a C tier. It's just a little sweet. It's got like a tiny bit of chalk. Anyways, oof.
Speaking of chalk, we got
Speaking of
sand here.
Yep. Speaking of F tier, I mean chalk. We have lemon cake, and I have a history with lemon cake.
Very strong with the lemon taste. For me, I'm someone that likes lemon and lemon desserts, but it's still desserty enough that
Lemon cake for me, absolute F tier.
No.
I have to put something in F out of principle. This is like the most common one you'll see. Chewy chocolate chip. It's got like the purple, and people are like, "Oh, it's so good," and it's like, who said it was good? No one. I guess not bad. Actually, it's kind of refreshing compared to lemon cake. I think it's B tier at least. It's definitely not C. I think it's B at least. It's not impressive. Like, you don't eat it and like you know, see fireworks. It's not like Ratatouille when you mix the two foods together and then you eat it and it's like, wow. This is the most like, oh, I need to get my protein in type of protein bar, you know? But it looks like
gooiness.
it looks like any other average chewy chocolate chip bar.
But it's not like so different that your palate doesn't understand it.
I think it's A tier,
but I'm gonna give this one A tier too.
It's okay. I think they make a really good distinction between peanut butter and peanuts, which peanuts taste way better than peanut butter. I think peanut butter like is always rich and like just way too strong, but peanuts are like, it's like a nice hint of like Five Guys, like when you get like a little bit of shell in your burger, which it's actually pretty good. So I think this is like a higher A tier for me.
Are we saving the worst for last?
No, this is the best.
We saved the best for last.
Yes! This is my absolute favorite protein bar. And a lot of the times I have it with milk, so obviously I'm a little biased. It looks like every other bar, but
it's the chocolate deluxe, the one that always comes in the pack as well. The ones that you always go for, so I never get a chance to go for them, so I'm stuck with crappy peanut butter, which is fine, because that's what I like anyways, but...
But this one has 21 grams of protein and 180 calories. That's right, baby. It's better in every way, and it tastes the best. It's not trying to be anything. It says what it is. It's good, even better with milk. It's a good chewy, and it just leaves a good flavor in my mouth. Like, it makes me happy every time I eat it, because it's great. I really like it. I'm gonna give it S. I don't give a fuck about anyone else. This is S tier for me. Like, I don't care what you say. This is S tier. It probably is factually, objectively, emotionally, physically an A tier. Maybe even a B. But to me, this is my guy.
I'd let this penetrate me physically.
I would too.
All right, well. I think that's my cue to go get the milk and...
Actually, yeah, can you give me some milk for this? But yeah. Anyways, I don't have any facts for you besides Pure Protein is a really good brand, and maybe I hope one day to work with them. But I really do like Pure Protein, and I think they're a good bar. If you see them at the store, they're normally cheaper than everything else too.
What? Do I say something? What do I do?
Whoa, what do I do? Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting the milk now.
Okay. I'll see you later. Thanks for actually getting me some milk too. I don't have an outro. Get out of the way, dickhead.